One, two, three.
Well,
hi.
Hello, welcome to Consolevania.
Hello and welcome to Consolevania. On this amazing episode of your Consolevania, we're going to see some fascinating stuff. Wait to hear what Ryan's reviewing.
I can't tell you what I'm reviewing because it spoils the joke before the game. What you reviewing?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm reviewing. I'm reviewing Divinity 2 Original Sin. We hear that one. You're going to enjoy it.
I'll tell you what, hold on. I'll tell you what I'm reviewing.
It's our son, Jerry.
I'm still playing. Sorry, I'll be reviewing. I'm not finished. Pause it at
Just give me a
least.
shot.
Hey, I like games.
I'll be reviewing Agents of Mayhem for £5.
Nazis.
Show them Nazis.
Dad's,
Show the boy Nazis.
Dad's.
So enjoy the. Don't do that. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the rest of the show. I'm just going to be here killing some Nazis. Burg Wolfenstein ein Symbol unserer Macht.
Dad's just playing with these Nazis has got me thinking, and I've got a pretty serious question to ask you.
Well, hold on. I'll at least wait until we change angle. Right, there. Now you can ask a question.
Dad's, where do I come from?
What do you mean?
Where do I come from? Why have I only got like 18 months worth of memories? I was just thinking the other day, I can only think back 18 months.
You don't. That
can't be normal for someone of my age.
Hey, do you like games? Video
Why don't?
games?
Hey,
Why don't you?
Yeah, obviously.
we
I like
don't
video
need
games.
to be. Why don't you have a wee? Why don't you kill some Nazis?
It was the Nazis that got me
Oh,
thinking.
Nazis won't kill themselves. Come on.
I was thinking about the Nazis and I thought, well, what's my origin? Where am I
That's
from?
so, for talking sake, it's origins and apples and origins in it.
That's not made it any clearer. If anything, that's made it more complicated.
Well, shut up. You're clear. His face is clear.
We boil you.
I don't think you're my real dad.
How about we put... Jesus. How about we play... Hey, why don't
What
we...
about this episode?
Why-
We make a Jerry special. We do lots of Jerry things and have fun.
Let's have a Jerry
with Jerry.
special. Would
That
you like to have
sounds
a
good.
Jerry special? We'll play some wee games and stuff, and
I
we'll
think
have a
you're
wee
maybe
Jerry
trying to distract
special.
me
Yeah!
from the truth or
We can
something.
do games. We can present things about games. We can do all the things you
What
love, like
other
presenting. Well,
What do you most want to do?
Present characters and do games and stuff like that.
yeah, we'll do
let's
that.
do
We
that,
don't
let's
need,
do
because
that.
when you've got video games, you don't need to answer any of the horrible questions.
You don't need to think about anything. The insects aren't dying. Just play a
Just
game.
play games. Just
Play
play
a game.
games. You don't need to ask any. Come on, Jerry. And you come. Come on.
Yeah.
Look at that big
This
boy.
is you- for
Look
you,
at that big
he's-
boy.
I
You
just feel like there's more to this, that's all.
No.
What? No, don't ask any more questions about your origins, right?
This is enough.
We're going to have a nice... Come on up, you Jerry special. Put it right across his tits. Boom! Yay! There it is. Come on, Jerry.
Son, come on, son.
Jerry.
Okay, make sure you tune in later on for the Late Late Show with me, Jenny McLaughlin, where my guest will be, amongst others, Robert the Florence, Consolevania boy, and of course, Ryan McLeod. Duo will be in here in my office, talking to me in the whiskey office. Do not miss out. We're not going to miss out, are we, anyone? No way! It's going to be good. Oh yeah, he knows. We'll see you later. Don't miss it.
I'm just here doing a wee bit of work on my son Jerry's chat show. I think he's going to be delighted with what I've done. You know, I really love my son Jerry. I love him very much. But the only thing that worries me about him is the fact he doesn't really like Nintendo stuff. I mean, that's weird, isn't it? So I was going to review Divinity Original Sin, but I might just save that review for next time. And instead, Jerry, this review is for you. It is your special episode, so this one is specifically for you. Enjoy, son.
Well, your old dad, Jerry, has to explain to you why this new Mario Odyssey game is so good, right? Well, first of all, you can try playing it with detached Joy-Cons, right? And second of all, you can sit in a wee room with a wee mad hat pal. Look at my wee room with my wee hat pal. And he's sitting there in a chair. He doesn't even have an arse and he's got an armchair. That's impressive, isn't it? So we can just sit here and relax with each other in my wee room. Look, there's wee hats on the furniture and all that, right? And even the wee wardrobe's a hat. You can't see that. Even the ship's a hat. It's all hats. But that's why Nintendo's good, Jerry, because there's always a continuity of stuff, like hats, like hat stuff. But look at this beautiful world, and it's Mario doing his usual moves, and look at your daddy running about, and your daddy's going to climb up this pole. This is one of the first things you do in every Mario game, innit, is climb a big pole or a tree or something. Watch, you ready? Boing! Here's your dad jumping off. Brilliant, isn't it? Look, running up here. In this game, you've got to collect moons, Jerry, right? And there's loads of these moons, and some of them are really hard to get, like this one. Yay! And look at your dad dancing to the wee, see the wee music playing on the wee hing, Jerry? And there's your dad dancing to the wee music on the wee hing. Do you see me, Jerry? Do you see me dancing to the music on the wee hing? And look at this as well. Look at your dad doing the jumps. You need to do a triple jump. Woo! Triple jump again to get them. Oh, fuck. Right, sorry, excuse my language, son. Hold on, I've run out of time. But your dad's better at it. Look at your dad jumping on a bit. You like dinosaurs, didn't you, Jerry? I know you like dinosaurs, son. Look, you don't need to know anything about your past or anything like that. Just enjoy this kind of stuff. Your daddy on a big dinosaur skeleton. This was an Elephantosaurus. And watch this, look, your dad's turned into a big boy and he's got a moustache and a wee hat. It's like a Mario ball, like Super Mario Super Mario Bros. Watch, I'll show you something else, right? Watch me go here and I'll take out this one. Watch. Oh, right, give me a minute. Look, do you remember you don't remember the old Mario games, but the Mario games used to be like this. They used to look all flat and stuff, right? Just like wee kind of flat cartoons. Look at the wee skull, no a skull, a shell, a turtle skull, a turtle shell. And look at your dad. Watch your dad here. Look here. Hold on. I wonder if this is. Oh, it is! Look, there's a wee spoiler for the internet there. Wee bonus 4 coins. Look, watch how you go for a wee flat guy into a wee fat 3D guy. And look, you can be a Mexican man with a wee Mexican hat on as well. Jerry, look, you can change your costume into a fucking Mexican. Excuse your dad's language. And look, I'm running about and you can just go back into your house and sit with your wee hat pal. Jerry, you can sit and relax with your wee hat pal. What I'm saying, Jerry, is that really Super Mario Odyssey is, as I'm playing through it here, shaping up to be one of the greatest games ever made. I don't know how Nintendo keep doing it, Jerry. I don't know how Nintendo keep doing it, and I just don't understand why you don't get it, Jerry.
Ambient lighting, lovely, here he comes. Game face on, Jeff, come on. Hello and welcome to what could be your new home. Watch the step. Hold on, just a second here. Let me sort out these chavs in the garden. And boom, no problem. Right, so, as you can see, house is fully automated, perfect for the less abled. Or you prefer the term wheelie privileged? Oh, right, of course. Whatever floats your boat or drives your car. I'm just the estate agent, mate. What do I know? Why is the whole building shaking? Totally understand why you would ask that for £5. As you may have seen, there is a park next door and the kids often kick the balls off the walls. After a while, you barely notice it. Now, the air is bad out there, so they wear gas masks and, they've got guns. It's pretty rough. And, oh, Jesus! That was a big one. Oh, I hate it when they kick the basketballs off the wall. It's brutal. So, as you can see, they do run in the garden from time to time, but the Chavs app, it pays for itself, it really does. It uses a lot of electricity, but you know it is...
Am I paying for the electricity?
Oh, no, it's all included.
Can you arrange some curtains? Because I don't like wearing clothes.
No one likes wearing clothes, do they? Not anymore. Well, I mean, I would advise wearing some clothing, because a paedophile lived here before you, and they might, tie you with the same brush. Have you seen the home report? It's all ones, bit of damn. There you go, love.
I can't read.
Now, you have a look at that. Have a flick through it, see what you think, and get back to me, because we have had a lot of people look around. Sorry to rush you, but a flat with cracking views like this and wonderful disabled access is very popular, and I've got viewings all morning. Right, so I do advise you to get back to me, toot sweet. All right, bonjour, young man.
How we doing? We all been dating up, haven't you? How we doing? Oh yeah, you're back. Yeah, I bet you are. Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Late Late Show with me, Jerry McLaughlin, the Late Late Game Show, I should say, because it is about games. Should be banging the table because it comes up quite loudly on the microphone. Okay, but we're going to have our first guest now. Coming up next, we've got our first guest. You may know him from Consolevania. His name is Ryan McLeod. Please welcome Ryan McLeod onto the show, ladies and gents. Your kiss was an F major. That's cool. Ryan, would you like to not have a drink?
No, I don't drink, son.
Oh, Ryan doesn't drink. That's interesting. Something I never knew about you, actually, is I mean, I follow you on Twitter and I've never heard you mention that before. Have you got a funny antidote about that?
Well, no, not really. You don't need to know these kind of life things, Jerry. But it's actually quite...
Sometimes you open these shows, people ask personal questions. You're like,
Yeah.
no, thank you.
Yeah,
All right.
I was suffering from a lot of depression and stuff. So considered killing myself, so I thought I better stop. So I don't do that.
Well, it's a mistake you only make once, isn't it? Am I right? Cool. Now, Consolevania, I've got to ask you. That's why you're on the show. Consolevania. I mean, it was here for a long time. You kind of stumbled into it. You did it for a few years and then it stopped, and now it's back. Have you got a funny antidote about that?
Anecdote.
Am I right? Thank you very much, Ryan McLeod, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, now coming up on the show, a bit of a twist here for you. Can you all join me in welcoming onto the show, Robert Florence. Yeah, please just move yourselves down. Robert, thank you very much for joining us on the show. Welcome in the whiskey office. Would you like a whiskey?
Absolutely.
That's part of the show. Okay. There's another one for you there. Not that we don't. Right. Okay. Well, I mean, that's quite, the show's gonna be very expensive if everyone did that. Thank goodness Ryan's here. So, Robert, Consolevania. It's been a show that's been on for a while. It's come back recently.
Consolevania. Yeah.
Consolevania is up there, as we can see up there on the screen. Consolevania. Tell us a little bit about how Consolevania came about and what it means to you. If you got a funny antidote for us.
Consolevania was a show that we did years and years ago. Lots of great memories attached to it. We were just kids at the time. We were in our late 20s and we decided to...
Still on our parents.
we just decided we had to make some kind of move. We hadn't done enough, and now this is it now. Everyone knows we've got a son. So that's
it's just for set dressing, don't worry. The whiskey is just the whiskey office. It's set dressing.
But I just have to say it's great to be on the show. Back his Consolevania. Get watching it. It's great.
Is this
promote
recent?
it.
Cheers. Jerry, is this recent? This screen?
That is a recent screen. Yeah, that's the current number of Patreons.
That was higher than that.
798 patrons. That's fantastic. I want to give a big shout out to all the ones out there, and all the ones big DB or that lot. You know it, boys.
Cheers. Absolutely. Just a wee sip of it.
So So anyway, so what else have you got to ask?
Well, I was just wondering if you had. I mean, you and Ryan obviously have known each other for years now. Do you have any? You go way back. Am I right?
Go way back. Video games wise, when we started back in the day, when me and Ryan were first doing it, we were playing all the games on the PS2, on the Xbox. We were playing them all. I remember the first time I took Morrowind up to Ryan's house, and we were just absolutely blown away by how good Morrowind was.
Fantastic. That's a great antidote. A really great
Let me
antidote.
tell you something about the cliff racers. Ryan's
Clips.
And Ryan's like that to me. He's chasing you all the way down for the thing.
Oh,
And I'm
boys.
running as fast as I could. And I goes down, and I was at an industry party recently, and I was actually telling Stephen Moffat, who's the creator of Doctor Who, about this.
Great
I was,
antidote. This is a
I was
great
saying the
antidote.
cliff racers were chasing more a fucking way down right for the tap of the hang down to the hang me, and Ryan was like that to me. It's bloody chasing you all the way, and I couldn't. It was just kept coming, and then there was another one, and another one came on, and obviously Stephen Moffat had no idea what I was talking about.
See, that's a great antidote, Ryan. What you do is you tell a story, gives you a little bit of insight into it, and you drop in some famous names as well. It's a really great antidote.
I've got a
Great
question
antidote.
now.
Welcome to the Late Late Show with Late Late Gaming Show with me, Jerry McLaughlin, Ryan, and Robert
there's
from
another one.
Consolevania on the
There's
show.
another one.
Here, cameras
I've
up
got
there
a
as well.
question now for Ryan.
I'm not in the industry, Jerry, that's why I don't have any.
I've got a question
Right,
now
that's-
for Ryan. You remember you said to me one time, that'll be shite, that game, and then it came out and it turned out it wasn't shite. Do you have a funny antidote about that one?
That specific game, I don't remember what you're talking about.
Do you know?
Sorry.
Do you know, no, if I can bring it back on subject, guys, because it's great. It's great to see you've got such a fantastic. Don't touch the auto harp. You've got such a great chemistry. It's clear to see, and you have a lot of memories that go.
Don't give him any more.
No, no more for you.
We got
you have great memories.
we got great biology as well. Don't
Oh,
worry about it.
hey! Right, it's not late show. But it's interesting, you've got great memories that kind of go back a long way. The interesting question I've got for you is, why don't I have memories that go back any longer than 18 months?
Play your tune.
What's that wee tune you're playing again?
It was an
Do you
auto
have
harp,
ad-
it was the music
advert
for the Late
breaks?
Late
Have
Show.
advert breaks.
Coming up now, it's time for an advert break. Join us later, though, where we'll find out why I've only got memories from 18 months ago. No.
Because remember Oliver Reed did it when Oliver Reed went on the word and he just pulled his wally out on the.
No, we don't do that. Cut.
Hey Consolevania fans, Brian Horde speaking here. At long last, the app that you've been waiting for is finally here.
Wow.
The Consolevania app does everything you would expect from the creators of the 41st Best Underground Online Alternative Experimental Games Review Show, in brackets, Scottish. Functions such as checking the bus times, paying for goods and services, in brackets, Scottish.
Do you not accept them though? Aye, so you don't accept them though? No. Okay, no worries, that's fine, sorry. So worth a shot. Cheers there. Fuck's sake, doesn't even work.
Regulating your flow. Also, connect with the Consolevania community and meet other like-minded datables like yourself. Ooh, he looks nice. And of course, as you would expect, gaming recommendations from the Consolevania boys themselves. Select your favourite reviewer, whether it is Ryan or maybe Ryan. You'll have all the latest gaming reviews at your fingertips. Download the Consolevania app today. Do it now, just do it now. Right, I'm done. That's me finished now. Get out of my gaming emporium. Get out. It's not a shed. Run. You better run. Don't move me. I can do it like that. Don't you go for it. You go for it.
Hey! You've ruined it. You know. He's ruined it.
Hey guys, do any of you crazy guys ever buy a video game because you like the trailer? No, neither do I. That would be fucking stupid. This is Ruiner on Steam, and it's a twin stick shooter. It's ultra violent and ultra stylistic, and it's pretty on the eyes. It's exactly what you need. Now that the apocalypse is coming and the insects are dying, you need to feed that primal desire. Clear comparisons to be made with Hotline Miami. But I would say that a clear difference between Hotline Miami is you've got your violence, right? You've got that's ticked, so you'll get the chemicals coming into your brain. But Hotline Miami was a wee bit of a puzzle game, and that's no wank cat talk. That's just the way it is. You had to figure out how to do things in Hotline Miami. It was quite, and the turnaround was really fast. You die, you start, you die, you start. That's what Hotline Miami was. Ruiner is more chaotic. It's not as arcadey and disposable, you know. As a result, the aesthetic isn't as trashy. This isn't just me making excuses, so don't give me any of this pish, alright? I'm not saying this just because I'm shite. I'm shite at it, but I'm not just saying this because I'm shite at it. The style is sometimes at odds with the type of game it is. It's very dark, and you need to be able to see what you're fucking doing. So if there's loads of stuff happening on screen, sometimes you can't see things. So I'm left feeling again like I've been drawn in by a pretty trailer. What I was expecting was an immersive world. It has a hub world, little towns, sections in it, but they're so empty. I've been lacking in content. The emptiness in a way kind of reminds me of Tokyo 42, but the emptiness in Tokyo 42, in a bit of a wanky way, kind of lent a bit to the aesthetic of the game, whereas here it just feels a wee bit underdeveloped. What a cheeky bastard. Look at this fucking game. Underdeveloped, I'm saying. Unbelievable. What a wank. Let's try something else. Oh Christ. I'm having a bad time out this month. Why is everything so hard? What's going on? Do you need to say Cuphead looks good? Do you need to say it? I suppose do you need to say it in every single review that Cuphead looks good? Cuphead looks amazing. The art is just spot on, absolutely spot on. Let's get on to the criticisms. See, what I wanted more from Cuphead is, like, I love it so much, I love the look of it so much, but what I really wanted, what I wished it was, is a platformer. Let's make another statement I'm in no way qualified to make. Platformers are much harder to make than what they've made. Basically, Cuphead is a collection of the boss fights. The other things are a distraction. The run and gun sections, the fucking parry sections, I hated the parry sections. But they all felt like an aside to the boss battles, because obviously they just felt like they couldn't put a game out that was just boss battles. Seen people compare it to Dark Souls. Fucking forget that, chat, mate. No chance. I'm not having that at all. You know what? Why? There's a thing that happens in boss battles in Cuphead. The attack patterns are randomised. Sometimes you can waltz through, you'll surprise yourself and waltz through a boss battle, but it's because he isn't using the same attack patterns that he just 2 minutes ago crushed you with. You don't get that crap for Dark Souls. Dark Souls is fair. It's fair. And this feels unfair. That's the result of it. I know why they've done it, obviously, but it feels unfair. And don't play it co-op. It doesn't fucking work. It's too confusing. It's confusing anyway. Different way, because you don't get stats. That's another thing. Like, Dark Souls will tell you what's happening. It'll give you the stat. It'll give you too much information, and you don't know what to do with the information. Cuphead is hiding a lot of stuff. You don't know what. I get distracted because I keep looking at the game and it's fucking stunning, obviously. So don't even bother listening to me. Definitely get it and try it, because it should be a thing that you try. I think it's because of its strengths that it becomes a wee bit irritating that it isn't. It's not perfect, you know. We want everything to be perfect, didn't we? For example, like, how could anybody ever dream of having a go at the animation in this game? It is fucking, there's never been anything like it. It's stunning. But here comes Ryan, and he's going to say, see when you do a big power attack in a boss battle, it's a wee bit disappointing that the boss doesn't react to it. I mean, what kind of cunt says that? Unbelievable, man. They fucking mortgaged their house, you fucking wank. They were nearly on the street. How come I use a big power attack and the boss doesn't react to it? That's no... Because he should make a big face or something. Insects are dying. The insects are dying. You might as well get it over with. Okay, see you later.
Okay, another question here. This one
That's enough
from
questions.
Battered Bison.
Hey,
Battered
check
Bison,
it,
it says,
still
explain old Hitler segments for anyone new tuning in.
Explain. Well,
Battered Bison
it was
asks...
a different time, and you can make jokes about anything back in the day.
Nowadays people are quite protective of Hitler, is that what you're
Being no
suggesting?
doubt, son, being no doubt, me and your dad we were mavericks. We were like, you see things like, it was MTV generation, mate, and we were ahead of the curve.
Why don't I remember MTV?
Oh, you need to tell the boy.
No.
Tell me what?
You need
Never
to tell
mind,
the boy.
Jerry. Never
Where did I
mind.
come from?
Enjoy your show.
Where did I come from?
Jerry, enjoy your show.
Tell the boy.
18 months of memories is not enough.
Too much for fucking.
I'm in my
He
mid-30s.
can't remember Super Mario
You're
Kart.
drunk.
He can't remember the Legend of
Mario had a
Zelda.
cart?
He can't remember.
Why did Mario get a cart? That makes no sense. He's a plumber with a hat.
He's not even. He had a shot of Gex. There was fucking adverts for Gex up in the subway.
Gex is shite.
But there was.
Right, let's wrap up the show, Jerry. Don't you dare tell him.
Do you have any live music on your show?
I use my real dad's.
Yeah, Jeff. Look, we love you, Jeff.
Put it off.
We'll catch you soon on the Late Late Show with me, Jerry McLaughlin. Office. Being in an office, the agent, the office, doing lots of office business, very busy office. My phone ringing. Hello, agents of Mayhem. Yes, I am the agent. Yeah, if you want to book any Mayhem, you have to book it through me. I'm the agent of Mayhem. Yeah, How much Mayhem would you like? Yeah, alright, okay, it is a little bit of a thin premise, yeah, but... Yeah, okay, it's not the best of ideas, but I'm not... Yeah, I still should have put... Listen, I'll put creative thought into it when you start existing as a real person. How about that? Yeah, hey, listen, hey, listen, hey, shut up a minute, listen, well, I wouldn't say that about your mother, right? Hey, listen, talk about a thin premise. You're part of that thin premise, you just remember that, yeah? You try existing when I put the phone down. Well, if it's not good enough, it probably won't get in the show, will it? Yeah, right, okay, right, bye-bye, good luck existing.
Agents of Mayhem for Windows, PS4 and Xbox One. Right, how much nostalgia can you take? Quick question, how much nostalgia can you take before you throw up? Because you're going to be nostalgic after this one. Nostalgic. Yeah, there you go. Agents of Mayhem, it's a chaotic explosio fest of colour and action. It's a throwback, basically, to old 80s and 90s TV shows. I mean, look at those graphics, looks brilliant. Just takes you right back to G.I. Joe, Defenders of the Earth, TV shows that you'd watch getting up in the morning at the weekend, if you're old enough, that is, to remember that. If not, then you probably just sit in your bed all night and watch Netflix, don't you, or Now TV, right? Well, this is very much then TV. Don't ask me why TV, it just is TV. And like those TV shows, this show, with the various missions forming the episodes, is filled with a creative variety of heroes and villains. Lead Agent Hollywood, with his showbiz shoot-'em-up style and action movie one-liners, along with heavy supporter Hardtack and Colombian close-up specialist Fortune, are a very good introduction to a diverse cast of 12 playable characters. And the combat's good as well, and despite the monsoon of madness all around you, it is possible to process it and engage in it. The fact that the Agents of Mayhem is located in a futuristic, super high-tech Seoul in South Korea does give it a novel, fresh feel from other similar city-based open worlds which are dripping in the usual westernised American culture. There's also plenty of humour thrown into the mix too, because although like the animation may remind you of your childhood, the language itself is brilliant, adult, sweary, fuckery-pokery stuff. Can you imagine if Lionel told Mumra to shut the fuck up? That's what you're getting.
I should have known the Territor didn't mean us any harm when the Sword of Omens didn't obey me. And anyway, it was just plain stupid to assume it might be bad. Just what the fuck am I talking about?
But eventually, I've got to say I became a bit numb to this world around me. From the peon pedestrians who are really, if I'm honest, little more than debris to be banged about and blown away like the rest of the environment, to the landscape itself becomes repetitive, perhaps a bit overly busy and undefined. Even the missions themselves were often sucked into, mayhem. I often find myself suddenly surprised that I completed an episode. There's definite value and fun to be had here, but maybe just don't expect too much new to happen after the first hour. There is 30 hours of gameplay though, but even Hollywood stops learning any new lines.
Oh, welcome to the armory there. Hey, I heard about what happened in Babylon's Lake.
Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. Maybe I didn't treat you.
Oh, son. Yeah, son. Your show was good. Your wee show was good. It was back in the day, me and your dad back in the day, we were on top of the world. There wasn't an internet forum, I wasn't talking about this back then. It was the start of the internet really. And we were the top boys. It was us, me, Ryan, Johnny Knoxville, all that. Well, that's where we were, up there. And then there was a whole thing, these sponsors took us there and they moved us into these big towers, and it was a whole mess. It was everybody, nobody could be fucking bothered with it. But it was just a carry on, and then when it all ended up, the sponsors went away and they apologised. Fair fucks to them. Fair fucks to them. They apologised to us and all that, and they sent us a wee present. They sent us a present, and it was this beautiful. I've never seen an egg like it. This beautiful wee egg. This perfect wee egg. I mean, it's perfect wee egg you've ever seen. And he says this. There's this guy, he says, and he's making all these perfect jellies and all these eggs, and they're the perfect telepresenter, and this is for you, to apologise to you for the mess we've made. Just here's this egg, and you can raise it as your own, and when you're old enough, if you want to do Consolevania again, you're going to have help mute the best fucking telepresenter in the world, isn't it? Didn't give a fuck about it. We didn't want to make an RTL programme, I just wanted a son. We just were trying for a son. We were trying for a son.
Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. But you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind.